a 19-year-old student at Africa Leadership Academy. She graduates this year. She is passionate for music and performing arts. Hi, Mpiwa.
Oh, how are you doing?
We're fine, thank you. So before we start, could you like play something for us?
Of course, no problem, no problem. You can see. Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right.
Uh-huh. Wow. Keep going. I wish I had Osho. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
What is that instrument called?
So this instrument is a mbira. It's basically an African thumb piano, and it's the traditional instrument from Zimbabwe. And I enjoy playing it a lot. And it's got like 15 metal keys. This kind is called the nyunga nyunga, and you play it by plucking on the string on the keys. So yeah, that's how it is.
And I see yours is customized. It even has a flag on it.
Yeah, so at the back, I got it customized with the Zimbabwean flag and then the flag inside. This is also like when I would go to other countries, when I would play the instrument, people need to know where it comes from so that people know like the mbira is purely Zimbabwean.
Oh my God, that is absolutely amazing. So we can't
so
not have a conversation without talking about COVID. And I really wanted to, like, COVID has impacted on all of us in different ways. And I really wanted to hear from the eyes of a 19-year-old, how has it changed your life?
Okay, seeing as I am a student, just about to graduate in about a month, COVID was such an interesting like destabilizer in the sense that we wouldn't be sure about whether we would be able to see anybody for a long time because we were instantly put in lockdown. So then I know that the impact of COVID for us at African Leadership Academy was such a big one because first of all, we are an international school. So then we are in South Africa, but then there are people from all over the continent, from all the way from North Africa up until Southern Africa. There are people from Morocco, Tunisia, there are people from Central Africa, from DRC, there are people from Nigeria, there are people from Ethiopia, and then there are a lot of Southern African students here as well. We wouldn't know if we would be able to travel, and with the travel ban, it's been very confusing. So I know that even though our studies have halted, we haven't been able to see our parents as much, and we haven't been able to visit anybody because we are on lockdown on campus. But at least we still do have each other. But yeah, it's been a very interesting time because right now we don't even know if we'll be able to travel anytime soon, especially to do with graduation and people leaving campus.
Okay, so this leads me to my next question. You mentioned that you don't know if we're going to be able to travel soon. Do you think you guys are going to graduate online? And what does that mean to you?
So we recently did get an email from our year heads and our administration saying that they have resorted to making graduation online via Zoom. So that was, at first it seemed quite hysterical, to be honest, because you're not sure, like, is this something that can actually be done and still be taken seriously? And also, since this is a 2-year program at ALA, we have seen our previous year groups graduating and having their parents come on campus, all the way from their homes and celebrating them. So we know graduation to be something that involves a whole community with people from all over the world. But now knowing that we have to graduate online and we can only see virtually, it's been, it's, it doesn't seem real just yet, but I know that when it happens, we're just going to have to feel that love from like a virtual point of view, because I'm not doubtful of the fact that we will be celebrated, and the administration did make its promise to make sure that we are celebrated as much as possible. But I hope that we will also be able to, celebrate one another on the campus as well. So I know that, sometimes we won't feel as gratified with the virtual connection, but then we know ourselves that it's okay, and, they're doing the best for us, for us to graduate online.
You seem so zen. How do you look after your mental health at 19?
Okay, so first of all, I think definitely, I think quarantine, not just for myself, but I think quarantine has done a lot, has created a big opportunity for people of different ages to look within and to have like a self-introspective perception of themselves, in the sense that they should be able to reflect and be comfortable with their own, singleness, and with their own solitude or their isolation, or if they're with their family, be able to cultivate their relationships to a deeper level. And I think the fact that quarantine is here for everybody and everybody has to be in lockdown, it's allowed for me to be reflective and to, even though we have online classes and sometimes you have to wake up, or now that I'm in the graduating class, I'm writing online examinations. Sometimes I have to wake up and write exams.
Right.
I have a lot of free time. And right now I'm actually sitting outside where like I'm getting a bit of fresh air and some sunlight, and making sure that even like exercise, because like you said, it's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yeah.
We make sure that we take care of our own mental health, especially at this time when we have more time to ourselves. Doing exercise, taking walks, doing reflections, making sure that we're paying attention to how we feel is it's a very important part of our own like identity.
Now I love your music. I might be biased, but I absolutely love your music.
Thank you so much.
Who inspires you?
So I have a lot of inspirations. I feel like they just change with time. But then
Okay.
the one that has stood out for me the most, the two figures that have stood out for me the most are both Zimbabwean. And one of them is Hope Masike, because she
Okay.
herself is a guitar player. And I
Mm-hmm.
love her so much. And I love the way she is quirky and she still is able to be herself whilst creating such amazing music. And I
Mm-hmm.
also am inspired by Danai Gurira as well, because she's gone like massively international, and she's still like maintaining her identity as a Zimbabwean, and we're able to like see how she can inspire other people, especially with her program Almasi Arts. I love how she's also giving other people opportunity the same way she was also given that opportunity. So yeah.
You use the word identity before you play something else for us. You use the word identity.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you, and why is it important for us to sort of
Yeah.
keep our identity and just keep like at our core know who we are?
Hmm. I feel like okay, so identity is definitely, it's not like a phase in our lives. Identity is a constant, because that's how we exist as human beings. The first thing
Okay.
that you see when you walk, when you're walking around and then you see somebody, you see their identity and you're able to decipher external parts of their identity and then internal parts of their identity. So then it's not something that is just to be neglected, you shouldn't leave like who you are. And I would define identity as who you are, what other people see you to be, and who you would want to be, and also what God would define you to be. So for me, identity is a very big part, because you wouldn't be able to gauge your progress as a human being. You wouldn't be able to gauge your passions as a person. Like, what are you passionate about? Is it music? Is it science? Is it sport? What is it that you're passionate about, that you are able to like gauge and like give out to the rest of the people, and to also like refuel yourself with. So that's why identity is important to me.
Okay, so you know your questions always, your answers always lead to the next question. Music. When do we expect to see you on iTunes? Are you working on anything at the moment?
So once again, thank quarantine and isolation and lockdown. Um, I've managed to, release a few songs just by posting them on Instagram. So right now I do have like a guitar song that talks about how God should keep us safe and peaceful during this time of quarantine. And I'm also going to post a new one soon with Zambira actually, another original composition. And hopefully very, very soon I'll get into studio recording because right now I'm working on my creative skills and making sure that I'm training my composition technique and also getting a hold of how I work when I create music, and also like networking with other artists who may um, be doing the same thing.
Mpiwa, thank you so much for taking time out during your exams to do this with us.
No
Good luck with your exams and good luck with your music. Could you play us something before you
no
go?
problem. Okay, no problem. So what I'll do actually is that I'll play the one that I'm going to post very soon, my
Okay.
original composition. So
Okay, every time we put the phone down, we lose her. I hope she can give the phone to somebody else. I love it when I can reach different people. Oh, there we go. Once she puts her phone down, we lose her. Once she puts the phone down. But guys, that is Mpiwa Gwindi, and she's taken out time because she's doing her exams at the moment. She might be doing them online, but she's doing her exams at the moment, and she's taken out time to talk to us about the impact of COVID through the eyes of a 19-year-old. And I just love how positive she is. Okay. I just absolutely loved how positive she is. So go to her page and find all this music that she is talking about. Can I just, no, I'm not going to throw something in. I was going to throw something in. But I've known Mpiwa since she was, I think I've known Mpiwa since she was, now she's 19. So I think I've known her since she was 15. And why I warm up to what she does and to her music is she's got such a beautiful heart, and she's such a creative. So follow her out, let's encourage her. Any producers that follow me, chase her and see what you can do. She's fine art from Zimbabwe, who is in South Africa at the moment. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Thank you so much, Mpiwa, for coming on. She is, okay. I just absolutely loved how positive she is. So go to her page and find all this music that she, there we go. Once she puts her phone down, we lose her. Once she puts the phone down. But guys, that is Mpiwa Gwindi, and she's taken out time because she's doing her exams at the moment. She might be doing them online, but she's doing her exams at the moment, and she's taken out time to talk to us about the impact of COVID through the eyes of a 19-year-old. And I just love how positive she is. Okay. I just absolutely loved how positive she is. So go to her page and find all this music that she is talking about. can I just, no, I'm not going to throw something in. I was going to throw something in, but I've known Mpiwa since she was, I think I've known Mpiwa since she was, now she's 19. So I think I've known her since she was 15. And why I warm up to what she does and to her music is she's got such a beautiful heart, and she's such a creative. So follow her out, you know, let's encourage her. Any producers that follow me, chase her and see what you can do. She's fine art from Zimbabwe, who is in South Africa at the moment. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Thank you so much, Mpiwa, for coming on, and good luck with your exams. Good luck with your music. And I hope I get, because I've gone to Africa Leadership University College before, Academy before, for a graduation, and I had an invite then. So I hope I do get an online invite to attend Mpiwa's graduation. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves and take care of each other.